Here's how I do a flood coat of epoxy on wood for that smooth, glassy finish. First, I make sure that I'm working on a level surface and that the wood is perfectly clean. I like to wipe it down with rubbing alcohol for this. Next, I use a penetrating epoxy to seal the wood. This helps prevent air bubbles from showing up later on. Once that's dry, it's time for the tabletop epoxy flood coat. Now you can spread this around a little bit with your hands, but it pretty much self-levels, so it's not crucial. Next, grab that heat gun or a torch to pop any bubbles that rise to the surface. I usually do this right after the pour, then once more a little later on to see if any more appeared. After it cures, you can flip it over and sand off the drips on the bottom. You can either flood coat the bottom as well, or just use an oil finish if it won't be visible and doesn't need the same type of protection. If you still see bubbles, just do a light scuff sand and pour a second flood coat, which should fix any imperfections. If you want to learn more about my experience with epoxy, you can check out the longer video linked below. And hey, like and subscribe for more woodworking tips like this, or just hit that dislike button if this video was the worst. Totally your call.